Good morning, kids. And we're so happy to be with you this morning, especially because we are at the home of Mary and Martha, who were some of Jesus' very closest friends. The three family members, Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, they were just the closest of friends with Jesus. And often Jesus would come and he would sit around the fire and he would tell stories. And a lot of times when Jesus told stories, he would use things from nature, everyday things, and he would talk about God using things like bread and fish and even things like these grapes, these beautiful grapes. Jesus would say that for us to stay connected to God, that was the most important thing, that we would be full of life and full of just good things, tasteful, wonderful things when we stay connected to God by praying and by spending special quiet time with him and just listening and focusing on God. And so I wanted to introduce my friend Peter, because he is going to talk more about. Hey, Peter.
Hello, how are you today?
Good.
Great. And how is everybody? Hi, kids. Good to see you again. You know, we do need to stay connected to Jesus. It's not good when we take our eyes off of him. In fact, I have one story that I'd like to tell the kids. Do I have time for that?
Go for it.
Well, we were out in our boat because we are fishermen. Of course, you know that. And we were out in our boat. We were going to go to the other side. We were going to meet Jesus on the beach on the other side. As we were approaching the shore, we could see a faint figure getting closer. We were scared. We thought maybe it was a ghost or something. Got a little bit closer, and my brother Andrew said, "You know what, Peter? I think that's Jesus." "It can't be Jesus. We're still a half a mile away from the shore." "What do you mean, Jesus? That can't be him." Looked a little bit harder. It was a little foggy. We couldn't quite tell. And we were very scared. We'd never seen anything like this before. As we got closer, it became obvious. It was Jesus. He was walking on the water. I've never seen anything like that before, even from Jesus. He was walking on the water. And I looked out at him and I said, "That looks like it'd be something pretty neat to do. I wonder if I could do that. Hey, Jesus, can I walk on the water too?" And he yelled back and he said, "If you keep your eyes on me, Peter, come on in. Give it a try." I stood on the water. I put my foot over the side. It felt just like the floor. I couldn't believe it. I put my other foot over the boat, and I started walking. And I kept my eye on Jesus. And he kept going, "Come on, Peter, you're doing great. Keep your eye on me. Don't take your eyes off of me." And I walked a little closer. The wind started blowing a little bit. It started getting a little wavy. And I got scared, and it was frightening. I didn't know what to do, and I started looking around. And you know what, kids? I took my eyes off Jesus. Not long, but long enough. And I was looking at the waves. It was going up and down, and I got scared. And I took my eyes off Jesus, and I started sinking down in the water. And pretty soon I was all the way in the water. I had taken my eyes off Jesus. And he walked over to me and is standing on the water. Envision that. He's standing on the water. I'm in the water. He reaches down and he pulls me up. And he said, "Peter, I told you, don't take your eyes off of me. You'll be fine if you do that. You only get into trouble when you take your eyes away and you don't believe. Come on back, Peter. Get in the boat. Maybe someday you'll learn that lesson. To never take your eyes off of me." Kids, you do the same thing. No matter what. You think it's hard? You think you're not going to be able to do it? Keep your eyes on Jesus and you'll be fine. And you know, kids, Jesus loved to teach. We've talked about that before. One of the ways that he taught was through parables. And my friend Jill is going to come back in now and tell you one of the most famous of parables that Jesus would teach to all of us. Hi, Jill.
Hey, got my grapes here again.
I'm going to let you explain.
You got it. Well, one of the ways that Jesus did teach was by telling stories and using things from nature. And like we said, he said that we are like branches and he is the vine. Jesus is the vine. and we are his branches, and we will grow and flourish and be who we need to be when we stay connected to the vine. That's so, so important, kids. So it's like these grapes. These grapes are connected to their vine, to their branches, and they look so good. They are just who they need to be. They're full and wonderful. And then these guys, they've been off the vine for a while. They haven't been connected to the vine, and they're kind of dried up and looking kind of sad and just, they're not looking very, very vibrant. They're not flourishing like these that are connected. And that's a real important lesson that we can learn, that when we stay connected to God, that he will just fill us with the good things, that we will have that relationship with him, and it'll be the center of our lives. And nothing, no storms, no wind and waves can just do anything to us when we stay focused and we stay connected to God. So that's an important lesson right from the Bible, right from Jesus's own mouth. So stay connected, keep in the Word, read your Bibles, pray, and just every day ask God to come and guide you, and he'll do it. So love you guys. Have a great week, and we'll see you soon.